Hi folks! In this video I will walk you through a week in my life as a PhD student in the Netherlands. My name is Nazlı and I am a second year PhD student in marketing at Tilburg University. Regardless of the day, I always start the day with some exercises and running. I live in Rotterdam and because of the pandemic, I work from home. I usually wake up around 7:30. Then I start working around 9. After I do my exercise, running, I make a cup of coffee or matcha latte for myself. What I work on changes by the day, but overall the goal is to write a working paper, so everything is for that cause. But during this process of getting a working paper out, I do have to do some reading, writing, and coding depending on the day. Actually, the week that I recorded this, I had a presentation due on Wednesday to our professors and PhD candidates in our department. So I mainly spent time on making and preparing my slides, such as making sure our tables for results looked good with all the notes, etc., and practicing my presentation. On Mondays, I have a short meeting with one of my supervisors just to check in and share if I am having any problems with whatever I am doing at that time. On this particular Monday, I also had my weekly meeting, which is usually on Wednesdays, with both of my advisors to ask them some questions about my presentation before Wednesday. On Tuesday, I had more presentation prep. I was making sure that slides did not have typos or too much text. Wednesday was the presentation day. I mainly spent the day practicing and fixing any issues that I spotted. It was a 30-40 minutes of presentation, so I had quite a bit of material to check out. At 4 o'clock, I gave my presentation. I got a lot of feedback that I could use to improve my study and presentation, and this was basically the aim of this internal presentation. I put all these feedback that I received into action points and put them on a website where we list all the things that we want to do for this project and for this study, basically. So this concluded my day, basically, for Wednesday. And in the evenings, I sometimes watch Dutch TV or TikTok, or I sometimes chat with friends or family.
The next day.
On Thursday, I went back to a bit more regular routine since my presentation was over. I needed to do an evaluation of the data, sources, and for my project. So I checked out what kind of data I could get and where to get this data from. And I also had a seminar to join and listen to an academic presentation later in the day. I also did some reading on a couple of related articles to get an idea on how to frame our study, which is a challenging part of the study, at least for me. So I work on that. On Friday, I joined a workshop provided by the university on networking in the morning. It was useful. So basically, I think the main thing that kind of remained in my mind is that when networking, the most important thing is to find common points with the opposite person that you want to network. So you're welcome. Also, I had a meeting with one of my supervisors about my code, so I was preparing for that. We are working on making my code easily reproducible and more accessible. Just tidying it up, basically. So I made some preparations for that by checking the scripts. I made sure that they were running, or like if I had any questions, I made sure to prepare those questions so that we make use of half an hour that we have to the most. I also checked my Google News alert, which is sent to me every Friday. I do this to stay up to date on the topic that I am working on and also spot any new opportunities for any new study in the future. I usually go for a walk in the afternoon after a couple of hours of working to get some fresh air and see real-world people. On Saturdays, I usually have a chill time. I wake up a bit later than usual, maybe 10, 11. Go for a long run around the city, especially if it is sunny. Then come back, have chats with friends and family, and before I know, it's already the Saturday evening. And on Sundays, I get to editing of these videos And I do mentally prepare for the next week by checking my calendar and basically checking out what I need to do for this week. That's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a nice day, evening or night whenever you watch this video. If you want any specific videos, let me know in the comments. Thanks. Bye bye.